hope you can hear me. I hope that this video resonates. It will not resonate with everybody, it will only resonate with some. Let me find a cute little filter. Okay, so this is going to be very minimal use. It's so weird how they choose particular filters to offer you. It's like, who's deciding that? Anyways, this is a channeled space, which means that I will be channeling and using minimal tarot cards, working with the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. The first card that has inspired this reading and really clarified this channeling, this message, that the person you are connected to, the person you are in love with, or the person you are crushing on is in competition with you, is either placing themselves in competition with you or is being put in competition with you by outside sources. Okay, I almost said forces, outside forces, so that's interesting. For some of you, it might actually be on much more of a deep spiritual, energetic, ethereal playing field. Yeah, so I live in a cottage in the forest. So the rain, it's raining really heavily here. You can hear the rain. Imagine I'm playing one of those relaxing, 3 hours of rain sounds in the background. If the sound is too much for you, I also understand. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. The first card that we're working here, the first energy that has shown up, is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the most abundance you can have. It is the most stability. It is the most financial abundance, physical wealth, as well as the stability of having a roof over your head, having food in your fridge, on your plate. This is a very, a pretty powerful way to start off the reading. Unfortunately, this is actually what your person is competing with you for, which is ironic and doesn't actually make sense, because this Ten of Pentacles is also reflective of sharing your life with somebody, or at least trusting people in the work arena that you're in the career that you're in. What's this frequency? This frequency is, it's like competition. For a lot of you, you're with somebody who relates to you in a way that they learned in childhood, when they first experienced their first Ten of Pentacles. How did they get shown was the way to appropriately relate to the Ten of Pentacles, to the stable home, to the stable working income, to achieving all of those things. So for many of you, you're in love with somebody who it feels like I'm channeling that they did not have a very loving environment that they grew up in, and this actually caused them to compete. They also might have had very complex, maybe fucked up relationships with their siblings, or even some kind of sibling rivalry reflected in their relationship with their parents or caregivers. Okay, that's a big way to start the reading. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. This is Codes of Harmony. Whoever you are, I hope that this is beneficial in some way. And thank you to everybody who clicks like, shares, or subscribes to Codes of Harmony. So it's really sad that somebody who loves you is competing with you. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So you could have a divine masculine who is competing with you. You could also be this divine masculine. Obviously, roles can be reversed. You may be a divine feminine who is being asked to move forward in the energy of a King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's really sad. Like, it just feels like a very sad energy. It's like you really feel a sadness that you are connected to somebody that is unfortunately competing with you. For some of you, and of course, only take what resonates. For some of you, this is more literal. You may be in a working environment. Study. Many of you are studying, as is shown here with this Eight of Pentacles. The Broken Heart card of the Three of Swords. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Yeah, so if you're with somebody who's competing with you and they are not doing the shadow work to address their childhood, there seems to be a really big energy of childhood wounding. And I'm hearing that this is not the first heartbreak that they've experienced, and it's talking about the first heartbreaks that they experienced were in their family, in their childhood, in their family home. For some of you, it was in the first Eight of Pentacles situation, which was school. For many of you, they went through some kind of traumatic thing when they were younger. Okay, it's really... Okay, please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial of everyone involved. I'm just holding the phone because it's so... the rain is so loud, so I'm just holding it closer. Mm-hmm. How about that? Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. If there's any point in your relationship that you have knowingly or unknowingly competed with this person, then you're being asked to retrace your steps. Go back to the point in time when your relationship changed. Go back to that fork in the road where you, for some of you, it wasn't as intentional, you weren't as aware as the other person who is now quite aware that they're competing with you. For others of you, as I said, it's just literally their childhood wounding, their childhood trauma. And everybody has to be dealing with their childhood trauma, or else they're just, big children walking around as adults, creating a whole bunch of trouble, is what I'm hearing. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial to everyone involved. Okay, what does the collective need to know about this person? What does the collective need to understand about this relationship? What is the seed? What is the core? What is the main reason that this person competes? A Page of Pentacles. They're feeling like a Page of Pentacles. So they are competing with you to obtain a Ten of Pentacles. But this is something that you should be able to share with your loved ones. This is something that, once you get to a certain stage of your ascension and your growth and your evolution, you understand that having a Ten of Pentacles also requires having a certain amount of cups, a certain amount of love, a certain amount of respect, ways of communicating. So having all of this, having all of the Ten of Pentacles doesn't always equate to happiness. It doesn't always mean that you're actually going to have a happy home, is what I'm hearing. They feel like a Page of Pentacles. Some of you, this schooling, something around school age, there may be a story that comes out that's going to help you understand this person a bit better. Yeah, they're competing because they feel like a Page of Pentacles against you, a King of Pentacles. For some of you, you could both be divine masculines, or you could both be sitting in that energy. It's also coming across like the energy or the frequency of like, this person is where you have been in the past. Or for some of you, it could even actually be that this is a younger version of yourself that you are in fact competing with. That can be in the version or the example of people comparing you to an old version of you, I should say. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay, so there's a higher knowing, there's a higher intuition that you hold. And I believe that is connected to, feels like your higher knowing as a high priestess is connected to your understanding of what the true wealth in life is. Understanding that the Ten of Pentacles cannot exist and is not beneficial without love, without a higher connection to higher consciousness, higher realms, the ether. And then we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. So we have Pisces, Scorpio, lots of Scorpio energy actually. Heavy earth sign energy with so many pentacles. You could be an earth sign, or the person you're in love with could be an earth sign. You could have had something that really changed your life, your earthly existence in the last 2 to 3 years. This relationship has the potential to be filled with happiness, has the potential to be everything that you ever wanted it to be. But what's stopping it at the moment is basically you're not expecting everything that you deserve. You're not valuing yourself in a way of demanding and making sure that you are being seen as a loved one, being seen as somebody who's an ally, being on the team. If this isn't teamwork, then it just feels like a sad wasted opportunity for love, is what I'm hearing. You could also meet a Scorpio sometime soon. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial. Yeah, the Star card. That's wish fulfillment. To have the Death card, the Star card, and the High Priestess, you are obviously very high conscious. You are somebody who has a higher understanding of things. You are somebody who has a connection with divine, with ancestry, with the codes of magic that sit within you. You are somebody who is made for a higher love. And I'm hearing that song. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. And that's the Star card, wish fulfillment, Aquarius energy. Some of you may have Aquarius in your big three, Sun, Moon, Rising, in your Venus, your Mars. Yeah, what this person who's competing with you, and for most of you, this is a love relationship. This is somebody you are in love with in a romantic sense. For others, it's not. What this person doesn't understand is that the way that you actually got your pentacles, the way you got your abundance, and the way you keep your pentacles, the way you stay inspired to generate pentacles, stability, work for yourself, a name for yourself, is by staying connected to higher realms, is by staying in touch with the High Priestess within, having a spiritual practice, having a code of conduct, having a consciousness, a moral compass. These are the things that have actually allowed you to become truly abundant within, without. And if not, you're on the way, right? You're on the way to that. And it's almost like the person that you're really connected to, the person you really love, can sense that you're on the way to this, can sense that you have a destiny that is coming towards you, and you are moving towards your destiny. And it's just like that classic thing. It's like, for some of you, there is potential of there being some kind of like parasitic relationship. There can be an element of, like, what's coming to mind is the narcissist empath relationship, which is something that a lot of oracles, a lot of mediums, a lot of healers go through, a lot of earth angels. Yeah, you're an earth angel. You got heavy earth angel energy. This is Codes of Harmony. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Any interaction with the channel is much appreciated. If this did resonate for you, you need to like cut off the air supply to this cycle of competition that you're in with your loved one. Even if you don't actually believe in the competition, they do. And they're treating you like you are in competition. They're treating you like you are in some kind of like sports game. You're in some kind of like debate team. It's really boring, and it's like missing the whole point. They're missing the whole point. They're missing the journey being more interesting than the destination. They're missing the fact that you can build a palace, and if you don't have love in it, it'll be a cold home. Okay, sad reading. That's a bit sad, I gotta say. It feels like a really big wasted opportunity, because you could be and you should have been each other's wish fulfillment. For a lot of you, this is very much like in line with counterpart energy. And I think for a lot of you, the person you are connected to, the person you're in love with or hold love for, their parents really did a number on them. Whoever brought them up, however they were raised, has affected them a lot. Having said that, they are also clearly at an age and a time in their life where they need to be being responsible for their own shadow work, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so do anything you can to break this cycle of competition, and try the advice for collective, for whoever is resonating with this message, is to focus on the high priestess energy, focus on the telepathy, focus on the emotional healing, focus on the clairvoyant skill set, focus on the things that are all the ways that you have obtained any pentacles, all the ways that you have become abundant, and try and teach this person that, first of all, they're not just a page of pentacles. They have all the ability to be your wish fulfillment. They just need to start understanding their own gifts, understanding their own high priestess or hierophant within, and allowing a fucking massive ego death to take place, as represented by the death card. Yeah, sad. And don't wait for this person. Like, don't wait any longer if they are going to continue competing with you, and if they're going to refuse to look at their shadow work and what is possibly making them like this. Okay, I hope you heard some of that. If not, I hope the rain on the roof was also sure. Lots of love from Codes of Harmony.